Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Thursday, March 7th, 2024. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. A media launch was hosted by the Ministry of Education and Sports on Thursday, March 7th, ahead of the Bank of Nevis Limited 2024 Nevis High Schools Championship. The much-anticipated meet will be held on Saturday 9th and Sunday 10th March at the Nevis Athletics Stadium. Nicola Fraser of the Department of Education gave an overview of the two-day event.
On Saturday, we should see field events, javelin, high jump, and shot put, as well as some long jump. And we would also see 800 meter, 200 meter, and the ever exciting 4x100 meter. On day 2, we are also going to see some field events, javelin, high jump, shot put, as well as some hurdles, 80 meter hurdles and 60 meter hurdles. Then we go into some 400 meter, 1500 meter, 1200 meter, and the exciting 100 meters. So come on out on Saturday and Sunday to experience the CSS Lions and the GSS Panthers. Adult tickets for one day, $20. If you want to purchase for both days, you get them for $30. Children tickets, $10 each day. In-venue parking, $40 one day. And if you wish to purchase for both days, you get them for $60.
Tickets can be purchased at the Department of Education, the Department of Sports, as well as the Gingerland and the Charlestown Secondary Schools. Meantime, Minister of Education and Sports, the Honorable Troy Liburd, congratulated the patrons of this year's championship.
Yes, Mr. Lawrence Jeffers and Sarisa Rollins, both of whom are very deserving of the honor. They were excellent athletes back in their day. And of course, we have some excellent athletes in front of us now who are going to be representing their schools. So do your very best, train hard, run well. If you don't win this time, bounce back and come back the next time. And let's see where we can go in the future. Thanks to good partners like the Bank of Nevis, hopefully we can make it very, very far.
Denwick Liburd, acting CEO of the Bank of Nevis Limited, says the financial institution is proud to continue its sponsorship of the meet.
Since 2018, we've been working closely with the Ministries of Education and Sports to promote track and field across the island, especially within the high schools. This year, we've contributed $20,000 to help cover event expenses. Yes, let's hear it. And this aligns with our motto of improving the quality of life. Investing in youth, sports, and education is crucial to enhancing the quality of life for every Nevisian. By celebrating our talented young athletes, we are not only honoring our sporting heritage, but also providing opportunities for scholarships and future careers.
Liburd presented the sponsorship check to the Minister of Education and Sports, who in turn presented the bank with a token of appreciation from the Nevis Island Administration. The Ministry of Education says that the evaluation of inclusive classrooms in secondary schools is ongoing. Inclusive classrooms are general education classrooms where students with and without learning differences learn together.
Across the Federation, we introduced in 2022 the inclusive classrooms in secondary schools. This is in alignment with the 2017-2022 Education Sector Plan. To date, there have been parent sensitizations, data gathering, and interviews with school leaders and heads of departments. The Department of Education monitors the grades of the students at the end of each term and also uses the common exam scores to determine how students can be best supported. The pilot and review process are both ongoing, and comprehensive reports of findings will be shared when they are completed.
Inclusive classrooms are welcoming and support the diverse academic, social, emotional, and communication needs of all students.
Inclusive classrooms were introduced in primary schools around 2000 and seeks to promote tolerance, equal opportunity, and cooperative and inclusive learning in all classrooms. So I hope that that provides at least a snapshot by way of response, and we anticipate that we'll hear more about that.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley. Still to come, St. Kitts and Nevis developing national adaptation plan. The details after this break.
Celebrating culture, embracing our history. It's Culturama 50, July 25th to August 6th. It's the Caribbean's greatest summer line. See you there.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Human Resources is now accepting applications from persons who wish to pursue higher education and are interested in receiving financial assistance from the Nevis Island Administration. A person may apply for financial assistance whether or not he or she is employed by the NIA. Applications must be delivered to the Ministry of Human Resources by March 28, 2024.
Now, I want to emphasize, because especially for NIA assistance, a lot of parents call after the deadline and say, oh, my child just got word and can you help? And we are adhering to the deadline strictly. Please, the application process is now open and the deadline is the 28th of March this year. So, I'm begging you, please don't come in June and July to say you want financial assistance, because by then the budget is already exhausted. We have budgeted an amount. The deadline is the 28th of March. Please get your applications in by that deadline if you want NIA financial assistance.
Interested persons must submit a cover letter addressed to Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Human Resources, requesting financial assistance. The letter should also state the course of study, why you wish to undergo the specified field of education, and how such training will influence your professional development, how your professional development will contribute to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, and the commencement date and expected duration of studies. Each applicant should also submit an original university acceptance letter, a breakdown of course fees from the respective university, a completed financial assistance application form, and his or her birth certificate or certificate of citizenship, as the applicant must be an Nevisian. The financial assistance awardees will be required to fulfill bonding obligations with the NIA. For additional guidance, contact the Ministry of Human Resources at 469-5521, extension 5163, 5164, or 5166. Policymakers, climate change and disaster management practitioners and representatives from the private sector are this week participating in a consultation to develop a national adaptation plan to address the impacts of climate change and build resilience in St. Kitts and Nevis. The initiative, which is crucial for safeguarding the country's future, saw the participants embarking on a journey to devise strategic actions to mitigate the impacts of climate change on the Twin Island Federation. The consultation is being facilitated by the Government of St. Kitts and Nevis through the Ministry of Sustainable Development in partnership with the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center and the Green Climate Fund. The collective effort underscores a regional commitment to environmental stewardship and resilience building, reflecting the urgency of addressing climate change impacts head-on. At the opening ceremony on March 4th, Shez Dor Tyson, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Sustainable Development, highlighted that the involvement of the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center is instrumental in leveraging regional knowledge and resources to support St. Kitts and Nevis in developing a robust national adaptation plan. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.